Hey everyone, it's me Ian here. Today we're gonna talk about how I prepare for Ceotaku 2019. Because this is a very hard bracket for me, and it was definitely a lot different than most of online tournaments I enter. Because this was offline. It's like one of my first offline majors, and it was an experience for sure, and it was definitely really fun in terms of like the competition. A lot more people were there, the interaction I could have had, and just overall, it was just a fun event. But let's jump right into it. First things first, right? First things first. So when I heard the bracket was finalized, I looked at the bracket and I drew a list of all the notable players in the brackets. I could like keep in mind who I might have to fight if I end up going far in the brackets. But I did. Names such as Base right here, got Right right here, Levy right here, Doriavis, Razzo, Kilo, Nitro, right? All these names are players that are notable and have potential to knock me out of the bracket. So I kept all these in mind. Now, if you didn't know, like if you can't find, if you don't know who a lot of these other names are, such as like K9, Vendel, Dead Zero, Yuritsu, if you don't know who these names are, that's also completely fine because it just means you have to prepare as much as you can for the bracket. If you can't find like footage of these players, right? So after I found out who the killers were, I decided to look up footage and get info like what teams they play and footage so I can see how they play, how they approach different matchups, and what matches they don't like. See how I could use this to my advantage to really get up on them when it comes time for me to play them in bracket, because that means I have an advantage towards them. So that way I have a better chance of winning, right? So after I did all that, I decided to watch footage of each player. I did this throughout like I want to say like weeks. I just took notes. I took like at least page notes on players. See like what they like doing, what do they struggle against, like things that gets them a lot, things that they struggle dealing with and other stuff, right? And after I did all that, I tried to find other players who play these exact same teams. Like, for example, Base plays Mitsuru Yuzu at the time, and Levy plays Yosuke Seth, right? So I try to find other people who play these teams so I can get matchup experience. Matchup experience is really important, especially if you fight, especially if you're gonna fight a team that you don't know how to fight. Really important because they can just like blow you out the water with just stuff you don't know how to deal with. Because in this game, in BB type specifically, you can definitely just get surprised by like some teams that just have really unique gimmicks or really strong points about them that can really just like overtake you easily. It's important to have matchup experience. Now, for me personally, I was lucky enough to have lucky enough to be friends with most of these individuals. I was lucky enough to be friends with them, so I already knew what they played, and I already have seen footage of them. But it just made me go back and look at more footage to really get a better understanding of how they play and what I can learn from. But as you can see, I beat Levy 3-1. These games are mostly close, but I was able to pull through. Now I had to fight Base round 2, and this when I heard this, I was not feeling very good about it. I was like, this is a top player I'm about to fight, right? So I was like, dang, I'm probably gonna get knocked out here. And I was able to take 2 games, surprisingly. I honestly don't know how I was able to at the time period. I think I'm a lot better than I am at this current time, like 2019, late 2019 too. I think I'm a lot better than I am, but I wasn't really confident at the time. But I was able to take 2 games, surprisingly, and pull through. When I took 2 games, I honestly felt not bad because I felt like I had potential to really move further in the game and possibly make it out of bracket. But after that, I fought Beowulf right here. Then I fought Nitro Noodles, a local of mine who plays 9. He's really good at 9. Really strong at 9. And I was unfortunately unable to pull through against him because, you know, things happen. But it's okay because I learned a lot from this bracket actually. And then the bracket goes, as you can see right here, Duravis making pulls and Ace too. Anyway, this is my experience, like, you know, preparing for this tournament because this was a hard tournament. Like, I mean, like, probably the hardest tournament I've ever been to, easily. Even now, it's definitely even harder than like, Arc Revel 20. It's way harder than that. Way harder. Now it's less experience. These are just basic things I did to prepare for the tournament, and hopefully these are things you can do too that'll help you prepare for it too, because the more you prepare for a tournament, the better you'll do, obviously, right? So hopefully this is helpful and, like, you know, let you see how I usually prepare for a tournament. Now, I usually only do this for majors or, like, you know, big tournaments, but for the most part, like, offline tournaments are usually where I do this. Yeah, if you liked the video, let me know by giving me a like, giving the video a like. Also, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, friendly Discord, community Discord, lots of cool and nice people there. So, you know, join that. Follow my editor on YouTube, on Twitter too. His name is Metallics. Good friend of mine. He's editing this video right now. Probably, you can insert something if you want. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, yeah, give it a like, and I'll see you next time.